Hello viewers, and welcome to the Rob Cellar. Now, it's come to my attention that with my sunglasses, monotone voice, and apparent lack of facial expression, it becomes kind of hard to really understand how I'm feeling. So, this following episode of the Rob Cellar will be presented with Emo-Vision. Because I'm so tired I can't even bother to have a facial expression or anything, this Emo-Vision works by toning down whatever feeling I'm having. So apparently, they're now selling orange juice that has lots of pulp. I guess they had too much pulp left over from making pulp free. But think about it, really. Who really likes pulp? I mean, it's like drinking a piece of paper that just got caught in your juice, and even if you do like pulp, I don't think you want lots of pulp. That seems like a bit of an exaggeration, or just taking it a bit too far, you know? That, viewers, is no Pulp Fiction. Pardon. Speaking of fiction, have you read Dan Brown's new book? It's called The Lost Symbol. And I've actually noticed a bit of a pattern between all of Dan Brown's books. Yeah, I think I've kind of cracked the code on Dan Brown's plot structure. First, the main intellectual character is called upon by a well-known organization or establishment for their expertise. Second, the main character teams up with a member of the opposite sex after uncovering a sinister secret and incurring the wrath of some near-superhuman killer, or killers. Some books, it varies. And 3. The main character uses their skills to solve the mysteries and thwart the villain. Now, if you want to go specifically into Robert Langdon novels with the character Robert Langdon in it. Anyway, so when someone is killed or kidnapped and Langdon's called to the scene, and Langdon teams up with a female attractive relative, and they uncover a sinister plot, and they incur the wrath of some near superhuman killer, and blah blah blah. So you've got to imagine Dan Brown must be a pretty good writer. I mean, if I can figure out his plot structure, and I still like to read his books. It's more about the context than about the plot, and even then the plot's still pretty good. So word on the street is Jack Layton has prostate cancer. Poor guy. Now he's in 2 battles he probably won't win. And while we're on the subject of politics, you know what would make politics more interesting? If the politicians had their own theme music, you know, when they walk into comments, you know, like wrestlers. I'm thinking Harper's would definitely be Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. And Ignatieff would totally fit Wagner's. On the second thought, you know, Ignatieff would be like the Star Wars theme, you know, the Imperial theme. Dun 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 dun. You know why. That's my finger pointing at you in case you can't tell. And they're really running out of titles to give movies, aren't they? You know, like Leap Year, Valentine's Day. I'm probably going to put a bullet through my head if they make a movie called Lunar Equinox. Actually, that would be a pretty good name for a sci-fi thriller. But if it's not a sci-fi thriller, you know, The Amazing Race would be such a better show if they stopped putting such whiny contestants on, like, I wasn't expecting this, was so hard, why must life be filled with drama? Suck it up, bitch. Before we close, the Rob Cellar would like to give remembrance to the guy doing the luge that died in the Olympics, whose name I have pathetically already forgotten. Well, anyways, dead luger, your death did not die in vain, because you have won the Rob Cellar Do It If It Kills Me award. It's a whistle, because that way you can tell people to get the hell out of your way. You're going to do it even if it kills you. And don't worry, Jack Layton, you'll probably get yours too if you die of cancer. Which I hope you don't, but I'm just going to close it now. Yeah.